Over the past 2 weeks, I decided to focus a little bit more on macro photography. I showed you in my last video that I was actually gifted the Tamron 90mm, and since receiving it, I have just been carrying it around with me and not really using it. But actually over the summer months, I did take it out a few times just to experiment with it and begin to learn how to use it. I didn't really put a lot of effort into it just because I was more interested in photographing bigger subjects. As for what my subjects were going to be for this video, I decided to start out with the most obvious choice, and since I'm not afraid of them, I went with spiders. When I say I'm not afraid, I mean I wouldn't want to have them on me or crawling on me or in my hair, but I don't mind being around them. I started out taking a few images of the spiders that I could find because, believe it or not, they weren't as easy to find as I had imagined. Just because I was seeing webs didn't mean that there was going to be a spider present. I ended up finding something pretty cool, which was a very big spider feeding from what I think was a butterfly or a moth. I couldn't really tell very well because it was all wrapped up. I found this spider because I nearly walked through its web. I stopped with my face about 2 centimeters from it, and honestly, I would not have enjoyed having this spider on me. Something I must say, and I think that we can all agree on, is how amazing spider webs are. They are so intricate and beautiful to look at. I was looking for butterflies or ladybirds to photograph, but I just couldn't find any, and butterflies are actually pretty hard to photograph. They would land and be there for a couple of seconds and then fly off again, so I actually just gave up with them. One day I was walking through the forest and I found a beetle right before I was about to step on it. I took a couple of pictures of it as well because I thought it looked really interesting. I hadn't seen one of these before. When I was done, I actually moved him off the path because I didn't want anyone else to step on him. He didn't look like he was moving at a very fast pace. I wasn't really sure what else to photograph at this point. I really had no interest in photographing the flies for no other reason than I don't like them. Then one evening I found myself lying on the ground again, watching slugs devour a mushroom. Honestly, this was a lot of fun. This guy was so hungry, and there were 2 other slugs racing as fast as slugs can race to get to these mushrooms. I probably enjoyed this more than the average person should, but I can tell you it passed 5 minutes like no other. And look at how cute the slugs are. It was fun to watch them eating. I liked the movements of their mouths against the mushrooms, which probably sounds a little bit creepy. When I came back the next day to see what was there, the mushrooms were completely gone and the 3 slugs were all curled together. I'm not really sure if slugs count as macro photography, but I was struggling with subject matter and this looked fun to share with you. I think for my first real attempt at trying macro photography, I didn't do such a bad job. I really liked how my spider images turned out and I had a lot of fun. I think in general I definitely do prefer a bigger subject, but it was nice to try something different, a little bit of a change than what I'm usually doing. So that is what I have for you this week. I hope that you enjoyed this video and my images, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!